Hello and welcome back to AutoCAD in 20 hours. Chapter 1, Section 1.20 through 1.21. Visit www.autocadin20hours.com for your free trial and more information. On your YouTube screen, click this gearbox, click on the quality settings, and set it to HD if you can. This is where we left off last time. We're going to add a washer, dryer, and a water heater. And my screen has switched layers on me, so I'm going to come back and set that back to the 0 layer. Okay, come down and click on the rectangle button, click in the screen. Read the command line, type D, enter, then 30, enter, 30, enter. And that places it up on the screen, but it doesn't set it until you click. Now let's copy that. Make sure your object snap is on and your ortho is off. And let's set this here and here. And I'm going to escape. Click on the copy again and copy that up to there and then erase the original. I'm going to move these away from the wall like we did the toilet. Click on the move, click on the rectangle, enter, click in the center, pull it away from the wall. Ortho needs to be on, F8 for ortho or the ortho button. Pull it away, type 1, enter. And then I'm just going to repeat that in the other direction. 1, enter. And I'm going to repeat that for this. Box also. I'm going to turn the ortho off. Click on the line and make a diagonal line here. I'm going to get a circle. I'm going to O-snap it to the center. Read the command line. I want D for diameter. Type D, enter. 24, enter. And then enter again, or escape, and erase this line here. Very good. Now we're going to add text to the drawing. The first thing that we want to do is to create a new layer for text. So come up here to the Layers toolbar, click on the Layer Properties Manager, click on this button to create a new layer, type text, and we're going to leave that one white. Let's set it current, and let's close that Layer Properties Manager. Now we're going to type style and enter, and that brings up the text style box. Select the standard and then click new and type style 9. OK. Now we're going to come here under the font settings, click on this down arrow. We have lots and lots of fonts in there. Let's find the city blue. Click on that. Let's highlight the height by clicking to the side and rolling across it. Type 9 and then enter it. And make sure the annotative is off. Everything else looks fine, so we're going to set it current and close it. Now type MT enter, and that is for the MT is for M text or multi-line text. Click on the screen and draw up and click open a text box. So here you can see we got the style 9 set up. If it's not, you can click on the down arrow and select it. The font is there. You could change that also here. We're going to use this center selection and we're going to set it to bold. put your cap locks on and type kitchen, and then OK. Now I had trouble with this at one point in time with my O-snaps, so come down here, right click on the O-snap button, look at your settings, and make sure this node is turned off. OK. Now click on the copy button, select the kitchen, and just grab it anywhere near the center and just set it to approximately these locations. Don't worry too much about the exact placement. Escape. If we now double click on any one of these, it opens up the text formatting toolbar again, and we can click to one side, hold the mouse button down and scroll across it and let go of the button, and then overtype living room, and then we're going to repeat that process. When you go to select them, it's got to be highlighted though, because sometimes you can click on it, see, and it doesn't do anything. So it has to be highlighted. That's something to watch out for. Double click on it, scroll across it. This one's bath. This one's garage. And this one here is the, I think you can actually double click right on it. You don't have to scroll across it. And OK. Now we're going to add some text for the windows. First of all, let me move this kitchen text up and into place. So let's type mtext again. Enter. And up here, let's open up a text formatting or text box again. Select center, bold, and we are going to overwrite this 9 with a 6. So click to the side and scroll across it, or just click on it till it highlights, and then type 6, enter. And so this is a way to change the size of your text without having to set up a new text style every time. And you can see there's quite a few other settings here. We'll get to those later on in the book. Okay, so now we're going to type a window size 4-0 space X space 3-6 space SLD. SLD is for slider. I put an extra space on both sides of my times, or in this case it's by, it's an X symbol. It looks better. Okay, let's move it down a little closer to the window. Let's make a copy of it. Once again, see, it's got to be highlit before you can select it. Come up here, escape, let's use the rotate button, click in the center of it, type 90 and rotate it 90. Now we're going to copy that. Just grab it anywhere around the center and just set it by eye. You can move it later on. And we're going to copy this one here to 2 other locations. And this one here. Okay, so now we're going to overwrite these also. So double click on it, and actually we can click right here to the side of the 6 and scroll across and just change the number and leave the slider. So this is 5-0 space X space 4-0, and you can click the OK there. This one here is 6-0 space X space. Let me just check that one. 5-0. 5-0. Okay. And this one here is So we can just change the numbers themselves. We don't have to even change the X. So let's do this one this way, 4-0, and this one here, 2-6. So that's, and just in case you don't know, this is 2 feet 6 inches, 4 feet 0 inches. Now this is a little awkward here, so we're going to double click on it, click to the side of the 0 and enter. And because we have it set to the center setting, it centers it right down below it, and that looks a little bit tighter for that space. Now we are going to add the door text. Let's type M text, enter, and just here in space somewhere, let's type, let's hold on a second. We're going to change the size of this. So click in this window, overwrite it with 6, select the bold, the center, and type 3-0. Okay, we're going to make a copy of that, and just like we did with the windows, we're going to rotate it with the rotate button. Type 90, enter. Double click on this one, and we're going to scroll across it and overtype it with 2-8. And now we're going to copy this to these locations here, here in the bathroom, here, and then we're going to copy, actually we could just move this one over to here, and then we're going to select these and erase them. There is some other text in the book. I'm not going to go over that right now. You can read that in your free trial or in the book and add it in also. But basically, that's it for this lesson. We can move these around a little bit so they look better. Select them and center them. Okay. Visit www.autocadin20hours.com for your free trial and more information.